reads from a distance almost as a flat screen. Then you sit and watch it for a while, and suddenly you see illusions of water dripping, insects crawling along, fountains emerging, and it starts to acquire a lot of dimensionality, and it looks like it's twisting and turning in three-dimensional shapes. Then as you get right up to the piece, for example, where I am now, you kind of feel like you're inside of the lights, and the effect is overwhelming. So this is programmed in all these lovely patterns. First you see just a little bit of, maybe a little bit of white light around the center column, then all of a sudden it spreads out into the whole piece.
I can actually create a three-dimensional object and then move it through space on all three axes. And that just blew me away.
I've been out here every night and people are oohing and awing and they just love it. Every night I've come out here, there are people lying underneath the grids of light, just looking at the lights, and people moving into the piece, and big crowd pleaser, lots of applause. So we thank Mr. Mark Lauder a lot for bringing this. It's a spectacular piece.
The Cubatron is really great. That's a piece that I've seen grow over the years, and I met the artist Mark last year and saw his piece, and it's great to just see it. It's the first thing I saw when I drove in here and was blown away by it.
He decided to start doing some art projects. The light streaks are his invention. He sent them off to China and they manufactured it. Not quite like he had planned on him looking, but it works. So each bulb contains 3 lights. We've got about 18,000 lights here. They're running on a sequence that he programmed on his computer. I'm really happy that it's running. It's very fragile. This is going to blow your mind. It's hung up with zip ties and paper clips.
Most art you experience on a one-to-one basis. And I really appreciate the group interaction that we have here. It's part of the whole experience, just like the wind and the dust, the lights and the people, the interaction, everything.
Just can't do experimentation like this, you know, in other places. Like you can't get a mile or 2 miles away from something and see what it would look like. But here you can.
It took us forever to set it up. It was 24/7 painstaking, very tedious. When we turned it on and it went through the test suite, Christian ran, freaked out. We were so happy.